Before this video begins, I just want to let you know all the content of this video belongs to Nickelodeon, and I'm using it for criticism under fair use. So, Nickelodeon, please don't take to my video, and you can support Nick by watching Spongebob and other shows in their entirety, either on Nick or our streaming services where available. Thank you guys, enjoy the video. Austinator. Hi, sir, it's me, the Austinator, and it is a sad, sad day to be a fan of this TV show, Spongebob SquarePants. I am saying this because the creator, Steven Hellenberg, I don't know how to say his last name, but Hellenberg, I think, died of ALS. So please, let's take a moment in silence for the greatest person of all time. Now, in honor of Mr. Hellenberg, I decided to make a list of my top 10, count 'em, 10 SpongeBob episodes. And of course, it will have the classical stuff. And I will be dedicating this entire video in the memory of Steven Hellenberg, of course, because he was a humongous part of my childhood. Like, I'm not even lying. If you saw me, I was watching SpongeBob, and I was seeing SpongeBob, and my brother's gonna come in here really quick and tell me what he thought of SpongeBob. And what? No, right now. Turn your ass away from your video game and come tell him what you think of SpongeBob. And my brother will now like to say a few words. It was excellent. Good job. That's right, SpongeBob is excellent. I'm gonna miss your creator, and thank you for making my childhood the greatest thing ever. Enjoy the video. Band Geeks, without a doubt, is probably one of the most popular SpongeBob episodes ever. It has that A+ humor in it, you know what I mean? So the episode starts out with Squidward getting a call from his enemy, Squilliam Fancy Song. And Squilliam's like sick or something, I don't remember, it's been a while since I've seen the episode, but he can't perform at the Bubble Bowl, which in Bikini Bottom is like the tippy top of the A list of achievements with the music people. And Squidward agrees, Will doesn't agree, because he's all like, Squidward's all like, you don't even have a band. I choked there, but you get it. So Squidward definitely agrees to doing it, and that when the humorous stuff begins, starting with things like Patrick literally getting stuffed inside of instrument and going wah 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 wah.
Whoever's the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on.
And who cannot forget the most famous quote ever? Maybe would it sound so bad if people didn't have big meaty claws? What did you just say? Big meaty claws!
Well, maybe we wouldn't sound so bad if some people didn't try to play with big meaty claws. What did you say, punk? Big meaty claws!
It all literally goes to havoc after that. At one point, Patrick literally asks Squidward if mayonnaise is an instrument. And he's like, no, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. And then Patrick's all like, no, horseradish is not an instrument either. But, anyways, as the episode goes on, they literally make Squidward so mad that he gives up. So, our savior of the day, the man of the hour, Spongebob SquarePants, aka Spongebob SquarePants, makes it. He saves the day, and then leads to the most, I'm not even lying, this has to be the most popular of SpongeBob songs. Because, you know, it has to be the most popular SpongeBob song, because, you know, because it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory, yeah. Cause that's sweet, 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 sweet victory. Yeah.
Let's get this over with. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's the thrill of one more kill, the last one to fall. It's sweet, sweet victory.
Squilliam has a stroke. I'm pretty sure he died. Squidward's all like, yeah, yeah. And that's the episode. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. Now it's on to number 9. Texas. Yes, Texas was in the very first season of SpongeBob, I think. I'm pretty sure it's in the first season. Please don't get mad at me, I'm a SpongeBob fan. It's in the one every episode, but I'm pretty sure Texas was in the first season. And it's because Sandy is feeling homesick, so, you know, she wants to go home. She literally karate chops her home state, Texas, into a sandcastle. And I think that's when Patrick and Spencer's like, huh, Sandy, you're okay? And she's like, I'm feeling a little homesick. That's the best I could do for a Texas accent. Please don't make fun of me. So not knowing what it is, SpongeBob and Patrick take Sandy to her tree dome, which is home in Bikini Bottom at least, and she gets all sad and she's like, that's not my home, I want to go back to Texas. Yeah, Texas. But she didn't say it like that. That's just what SpongeBob says later on. And it has one of the most sad, well, it's like one of the sadder songs, but it's like, I wanna wake up in Texas. The ocean's no place for a squirrel. I wish I was in Texas, the prettiest place in the world. Oh no. And deep in my heart, I'll always be a Texas girl. And it makes everyone cry, and then he's all like, I wanna go home, I wanna go home. Oh, and they make fun of her.
Look, Patrick, I'm Texas. Howdy, y'all.
I'm Texas too.
Howdy, y'all.
Get a dog, little Arnie. Get a dog.
Howdy, y'all. Hey, Patrick, what am I now?
Stupid?
No, I'm Texas.
What's the difference?
That's hilarious how they make fun of her. She's like, can we say shoes from Texas are dumb? Or we can't say anything bad about Texas. Or, hey Patrick, what am I? Stupid? No, I'm Texas. What's the difference? That hurt. But anyway, episode that deserves to be on my list, and an episode I've grown up to love a lot. On to number 8. Oh. Have you seen this snail? It was probably one of the more emotional episodes of SpongeBob. The episode starts with SpongeBob getting a package. Literally, he gets a package. And he has to take the Dirty Bubble Challenge. Which is literally a paddle game. You know what a paddle is? It was one of those things with the balls and the string. You have to go... Anyways, yeah, he gets one of those. And he has to beat it, but... an attempt to beat the Dirty Bubble Challenge. He, forgets to feed his snail Gary. Poor Gary. Poor Bear. I think he calls him Gare Bear. Which leads Gary to run away and find a new owner. Depression! This episode just is full of emotions, but I love it. That's why it's on this list. I mean, I know it's really sad, but it's one of my favorites. It has the emotions, the everything, and that fucking song that made me cry in the shower. Yes, it made me cry in the shower. It's that depressing. Gary, did you know? I was wrong. I messed up, but now you're gone. Gary!
Gary, now I know I was wrong. I messed up, and now you're gone.
Gary ends up blooming with this old lady because she confuses him for another snail, which leads into proving that sometimes old ladies just don't deserve to be alive sometimes. That's really bad to say, but that old hag was crazy. She used cookies as ninja stars. Who uses cookies as ninja stars and deviled eggs? Wow! Of course, Gary runs away. He makes it back home to Spongebob Squire Pants, leading into the greatest reunion ever. And I guess the only last one more thing to say is, Gary, come home! Gary, I want you to come home, my precious little snail, Gary. I think I made my point. Number 7, Gary! Rock Bottom is about SpongeBob and Patrick getting done spending the day at Glove World when they get on the wrong bus that takes them down a big steep hill into a mysterious town known as Rock Bottom. Rock Bottom is an amazing, hilarious episode because they have to literally wait for buses so they can go home. In the beginning, Patrick gets on a bus, but SpongeBob gets left behind, which leads into some amazing comedy, motherfuckers, when SpongeBob literally tries everything in his power to get on a bus to get back home to Bikini Bottom. Naturally, it does not work. Then he gets stuck in the Rock Bottom, for an entire night. Okay, I can't do that anymore. I'm sorry, I tried. Like I was saying, he gets stuck in Bikini Bottom for a night. I need to take a drink really quick. Man, that was hard. Anyway, he gets stuck in Bikini Bottom for a night. Rock Bottom for a night. And the way he gets home is hilarious. A guy brings back his Glove World balloon and he blows it up with his hand. He's like, and this comes, I don't know why this is the most funniest line, but SpongeBob's like, thank you. And the guy's just like, you're welcome. He's the only one in that batshit crazy town that speaks English. Because if you've seen the episodes I have, they all go like this when they talk. You get the joke I was trying to go for there before I gave up. But yeah, that's pretty much why I love that episode. It's hilarious. And the joke's like, I guess old Grandpa SquarePants was right. You should never run after a bus. Especially one at a 90-degree angle. I love that episode. I love SpongeBob so much. On to number 6. You know what? There's no words to explain why Frankendoodle is a freaking masterpiece of a SpongeBob episode. For stars, you have a hand-drawn SpongeBob that goes me hoy me oy 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 me oy 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 oy, that's hilarious. And he beats up Squidward. Who doesn't want to watch someone beat the fuck out of Squidward, especially if it's a hand-drawn of Spongebob? So anyways, the episode begins with an artist, so I'm pretty sure is the guy that goes, my leg, oh my leg. Ah. Yeah, my leg guy, who is pretty sure, I'm 100% sure plays the artist, drops his pencil into the water, and it goes down to the Great Sea of Bikini Bottom. Perfect impression there. And of course, it goes to our land lovers, our sea lovers, Spongebob and Patrick Stir. Yes, that's right, I just call him Patrick Stir. And they have all sorts of fun with the pencil. Once they get it, they're like, they draw this horrible, hideous squid thing. It's like, and they're like, you can't let that thing go around town. So they kill poor murder Squidward. And then Spongebob decides it would be fun to make himself as a little doodle, which gives us the birth of the almighty Doodle Boy. Yes, that's what he's called. That's what SpongeBob calls him. And Doodle Boy, he's a little shit. He is nothing like SpongeBob. You know Antisepticeye from Jacksepticeye's channel? He's literally the anti-SpongeBob. You want to know the first thing Doodle Bob does? He beats the living shit out of Squidward! He beats up Squidward. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna put a clip right before I... Yeah, clip right now of him beating up Squidward, man. But that's just the fun. That's just the beginning. Then he draws a fake pineapple, which comes to the most iconic lines ever, including... Patrick, are you okay? Finland!
You okay, Patrick?
Finland!
And... Patrick, we gotta stop Doodle Bob. Where's the leak, ma'am?
You're flying. See what I mean, Patrick?
Where's the leak, ma'am?
Iconic SpongeBob lines right there. There's really nothing else to say. Doodle Bob is a little shit. I love Franken Doodle to death, and that's why it's on this list. On to number 5. We're getting closer to my best ones of all time, but now let's just keep rolling on. Number 5. Me hoy, me hoy, 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 hoy. That's right, my friends. You read the title card right. The camping episode. What is not to love about the camping episode? The camping episode is when SpongeBob and Patrick go camping. I say camping with quotes because it's literally just in front of their house. And Squidward thought that they're going away, and he thought they were going to get killed or something, which is hilarious. Because just think, what if SpongeBob and Patrick would have got killed? Actually, don't think about that. That's not something right to think about. But you know what? The camping episode is just non-stop fun all the way through. You got some good life lessons in there. Like, you can learn about sea bears and what not to do. Like, you don't wear your hat in a funny fashion. You don't wear a sombrero. No, you don't play the clarinet. You don't be loud, or it's a couple other things, but I don't know. But just don't do them, or they will go ballistic. Yeah, and you have to draw a circle. And Squidward literally gets pummeled. He's like, don't run, don't limp. Why did he attack me this time? I think he just doesn't like you, Squidward. But anyways, that's not the best part of the episode. The best part of this episode is the fucking campfire song.
Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song.
Yeah, that's right. We all know the campfire song. If you watch SpongeBob or don't watch SpongeBob, you should know the fucking campfire song. If you don't know, it goes a little something like this. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFRRESONG song. And if you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're wrong. But it'll help if you just sing along.
Bum, bum.
C-M-P-F-R-R-E-S-O-N-G song. C-M-P-F-R-R-E-S-O-N-G song. And if you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're all wrong. But it'll help if you just sing along. C-M-P-F-R-R-E-S-O-N-G song. Patrick, song. C-M-P-F-R-R-E-S-O-N-G song. Squidward. Good. It'll help if you just sing along. Oh yeah!
Nah, wasn't that relaxing?
No.
That is one of the most iconic SpongeBob songs ever. Don't ask me why, I just love the campfire songs. Anyways, that's why I love this episode. Funny, the campfire song our C-A-M-P-F-R-R-E-S-O-N-G song. And if you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're wrong. Now it's on to number 4. Boom, boom, boom. Let's going into number 4. Let's get going into number 4. Number 4. The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. The pizza, the The Krusty Krab, yeah, pizza is the pizza, yeah, for you and me. Please don't make fun of my horn skills, but that's right. Pizza delivery is obviously on this list. It was actually a toss-up between this episode and It's the Best Day Ever, Best Day Ever. But I chose this one for obvious reasons. Mostly because this one I've watched more and it's more iconic to me in many ways. Because you know what? The episode, first, I should tell you a little about the episode. The Krusty Krab decides to make pizzas, obviously. And SpongeBob and Squidward have to go deliver those pizzas. Have to go deliver the pizza, and it just leads to hilarious. First, you get the backing up, 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 backing up. Which makes them to run out of gas, which leads into another hilarious scene of SpongeBob hitchhiking. And then Square playing the spoons like which then, after hitchhiking fails, leads into an hilarious scene that's like, it's not a boulder, it's a rock. A big, beautiful rock.
Oh, the rock. Oh, the pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
And you better bet your ass, they drive the fucking rock. Without a doubt, they actually drive a rock. SpongeBob drives a rock. I mean, who wouldn't want to drive a rock? Squidward's like, you can't drive a boulder, and SpongeBob's like, it's not a boulder, it's a rock. A big, beautiful rock. Love me some rocks, man. Yeah, that's pretty much the episode for you. I love it. On to number 3, yeah. Number 3.
Krusty Krab, yeah. Pizza is the pizza, yeah, for you and me.
Ripped Pants is number 3 on my list because, number 1, it holds a very, very special place in my heart. That is because Ripped Pants was the very first ever episode of SpongeBob I've ever watched. So I know you guys are wondering, why isn't it number 1? Just wait. There's 2 more that I find better than Ripped Pants. I know I just said, but you just said it was your all-time favorite and it was the first time you saw it. It is one of my favorites and it is the first one, but it's not my all-time, okay? And it's not my all-time. So, Ripped Pants. there's a lot to talk about, so let's get into it. SpongeBob is not getting his attention from his friend Sandy Cheeks. We saw it earlier in the list going, I wanna go home, I wanna go home. Well, this time she's not depressed. She has got the hots for Larry, if you ask me. She's not admitting it, but she wants to fuck Larry. That's a funny thing to put in this video that was meant just for fun talk. But she wants to do Larry. It's pretty obvious. They show off, they risk on it, and then don't forget, with the addition, then SpongeBob rips his pants for the first time, but then he finds out people like it. But that's not before. Now, with the addition of 2, count 'em, 2 marshmallows. Who the fuck can't lift up marshmallows? I can tell you who. SpongeBob fucking SquarePants. That's who. But anyways, he keeps ripping his pants when playing volleyball, surfing. A guy is eating a burger and he's like, goes up, he's like, you don't go with that. He's like, is that a burger you're eating? And he's like, well, yes, it is. You wanna go with that? What? Ripped pants. But then it gets not funny because SpongeBob pretends to drown himself. But that part's even hilarious because the guy's like, hey, look, a cardboard box washed up. Look, a cardboard box washed up on the beach. And he's like, holy fish paste, it's a guy. And then SpongeBob pretends to be dead and he's like, why. And he's like, I need a tailor because I ripped my pants. But no one finds that one funny because he literally pretended to be dead. And then there's another hilarious scene when he's like, we blew up pants, and his pants are like, what do you mean, we? And then they literally walk away by themselves. And then, the main reason, it has the very first SpongeBob song ever. This is the very first SpongeBob song ever. It goes something a little like this. When I ripped my pants, I thought that I had everybody on my side, but I went and blew it all sky high, and not even get a passing glance, all just because I ripped my pants when Bigger Leg just went to put him down. SpongeBob turned into a clown, and no girl ever wants to dance with a fool who went and ripped his pants. I know I shouldn't mope around, I shouldn't curse, but the pain feels so much worse. I could sing the whole song to you guys, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm about to put a clip in about now.
Now I learned a lesson I won't soon forget. So listen and you won't regret. Be true to yourself, don't miss your chance, and you won't end up like the fool who ripped his pants.
Though the last thing I gotta say about this song is, now I learned a lesson that I'll soon forget. So listen and you won't regret. Be true to yourself, gonna miss your chance, and you won't end up like the fool who ripped his pants. On the number 2. You see, I told you there was something better than ripped pants. Survival of the Idiots. That's an amazing episode. Who wouldn't like Survival of the Idiots? I love Survival of the Idiots. It's when Patrick and SpongeBob go to Sandy's tree dome, but to find out Sandy is hibernating for the winter. And even though she says, don't come in here, if you wake me up, I'll be very cranky. That means you, SpongeBob. They still go in with, and it's just Madhouse from there. They play in the snow. Sandy's a fucking she-beast. I mean, if you have seen Sandy, I don't know if you have, you better have if you've seen the episode. She's a fucking monster. So, but that's not why this episode. The episode is just funny all the way through. You get some of the best memorable lines like, alright, Pinhead, your time is up. And Patrick's like, who you calling Pinhead?
All right, Pinhead, Your time is up.
Who you calling Pinhead?
Huh? Patrick's face like, who you calling Pinhead? And then you get hilariously, I'm Dirty Dan. No, 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 I'm Dirty Dan.
I'd say I'm Dirty Dan.
I'd say I'm Dirty Dan.
I'd say I'm Dirty Dan.
I'm Dirty Dan.
I'm Dirty.
And then Sandy comes out, he's like, now which one of you fellers is the real Dirty Dan? I look like a stalker with this face. But anyways, Patrick's like, dumbly, because Patrick is stupid, if you haven't seen, but he's stupid in a funny way. He's like, I am, and she fucking bitch slaps him, and he goes, whoa. I love that episode so much. All I can say is I love that episode. I just told you why I liked it, and I told it why it secured number 2 on my list. Now on to the number 1. Now on to the number 1 SpongeBob episode. You know, I lied. We're not going to number 1 yet, because before we go to number 1, we have to see the honorable mentions. Please enjoy the honorable mentions that I wanted to put in this video, but I just couldn't fit them in. I know I could have made the list longer, but if I made the list longer, it'd be like top 50 million episodes. So enjoy the honorable mention, guys. That's right, my fellow YouTuber friends. Number 1 is Christmas Who? If you don't know Christmas Who is, it is the very first SpongeBob Christmas special, which is way better than where the fuck It's a SpongeBob Christmas is with that lame annoying song that I just always get stuck in my head. You know the one, don't be a jerk. It's fucking annoying. But not this one. This one has your beautiful host, Patsy the Pirate.
They didn't? Oh, sir, my fine feathered little neck pain.
Who is actually the number 1 SpongeBob fan, which I hate to disagree with him. Sorry, Patchy, but I am. I'm the number 1 SpongeBob fan, if you ask me. But Christmas Who is when SpongeBob, nobody in Bikini Bottom doesn't know what Christmas is. And it's hilarious, because in the beginning, SpongeBob thinks Sandy's house is on fire, even though it's just beautiful Christmas lights. So he goes in, and he's like, yo, bitch. He doesn't say that, but it's like, yo, bitch. Your house is on fire. And she's like, no, that's a Christmas tree. He's like, Christmas who? Get the name of the episode now. And she's like, oh, you told me you haven't heard about Christmas. And Sponge was like, tell me more about this Christmas. My voice is really squeaky for that. So, of course, Sandy tells SpongeBob about Christmas. And then they do all their stuff. He tells them the story. Next day at the Krusty Krab, he explains everyone, and that the right Santa and that the right letter to Santa Claus. And SpongeBob's like, no, Patrick's like, he's like a genie. He's like a genie. Which Santa Claus is like a genie. You tell him, you get it, and you get it, man. But anyway, SpongeBob and Bikini Bottom set up for Christmas, which leads into another one of my all-time favorite Christmas songs. It's shaping up to be a wonderful holiday, not your normal average everyday. Sounds like someone failed my old coral tree. SpongeBob, Patrick, why'd you do this to me? Take it away, SpongeBob! I love it. 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 It's the first Christmas special I ever saw. That's why it's number one on my list. I fucking love this episode. I know you guys are like, why didn't you do a different episode? But you know what? This deserves to be number one. If you're me, I don't care what you do for number one. Christmas 2 is my number one, and you could deal with it. Deal with it, I say. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching my top 10 episodes of SpongeBob. Let me know in the comments what one of your favorite episodes of SpongeBob might be, and I will let you know if I agree with you or not. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and like I said, thank you so much, Steven Hellenberg. I hope you rest in peace up there, buddy, for making the greatest show and making my childhood amazing. But thank you guys for watching. Austinator.
Isn't he beautiful?
How high's he gonna go?
All the way, Patrick. Up to the great beyond. Goodbye, friend.
Happy trails!